Hi everyone, I have a new bag to share with you guys, a new unboxing. This is an item that I have something similar to it, not the same size, and when the price increase happened, I went ahead and opted to purchase this. But there is a little story on this one. You have to stay tuned towards the end of this video so you can see what happened. So let's get right into it. As you can tell, a little hint, it comes in the classic Chanel dust bag. So you know it's a classic style. And they've wrapped it up beautifully with this black tissue paper, which I'm told it only comes, they usually only do that for the classic ones. I will go ahead and let you know that this is supposed to be what is equivalent to a medium large size, and it is a reissue. So this is a 2.55, and the size, the way it makes sense for me, is equivalent to the medium large. Now it's going to be smaller than the medium large. This is in between the small and the medium large size. The reason why I say that this is equivalent to the medium large is because it's the same price. Now it may seem unfair that this is smaller than the medium large but the same price. However, the chain on this one is longer, so this is more comfortable to wear as a crossbody. I still think it would be better if they were both the same size, but that's not the case. I really did want a ruthenium hardware reissue. I do think that the black and the ruthenium hardware look beautiful together. I really prefer ruthenium hardware instead of the gold when it comes to the reissue. Now, I do have the mini reissue in the navy blue with the gold hardware, and I love that bag, and I still wish that was ruthenium hardware, but that is what prompted me to purchase this. My first impression of this bag is that I love the feel of the leather. It definitely seems hard wearing, even though it's not caviar, but you can tell it's, I believe this is calf skin. Does not seem like it'll scratch easily. It's already kind of crumbled. It's actually unusually puffy for a reissue. The other mini that I have is not so puffy. It's more shiny. This one is a bit more matte, and it just has puffiness to it, which was surprising to me. But here is this beautiful chain. Look how gorgeous that is. One thing in my collection, I do want more ruthenium hardware, and I think they just come out with them once in a while, just with the boy bag, and the reissues is where I see them most. I don't know about you guys, but here lately Chanel has been doing a lot of pale gold, which is very beautiful, but it definitely, the shiny gold definitely dresses up the bags, and I do like for an everyday bag to use ruthenium hardware, and I hope that they do more of this type. So the inside is your classic burgundy interior, and I have to say the bottom of the bag, you see how it protrudes out a little bit, and we all know the reissues are a little bit flatter. They say you can make it super flat and so that you can fit it in your suitcase. This one doesn't go flatter than it is, and it doesn't, the bottom of it can't be flattened out to be straight, you know, so to create more room on the bottom. It kind of stays like this. So I was surprised about that. I thought that you could try to bump up the bottom, if that makes any sense, to make the bottom part flat, but you can't. It's just already in this shape, which I don't like, because you can't sit it up, and when you put your items in it, you see right here on the bottom how it goes like an oval. It kind of protrudes out. It's hard. It's shaped like that, which is so unusual, because I'm not sure why anybody would want the bottom of their bags to be that way when you can't sit it up to sit up straight, and you can't fit more items in there, because it makes the bag skinnier and you lose some space on the bottom. I did try to transfer some of my items from another bag and I struggled. I'll try to put as much of the video footage in here as I can for you, but as of right now, this does not fit any more than 2 items comfortably plus my car key. But aside from that, there is another issue which I'll show you a clip at the end, and you can let me know what your thoughts are. I don't know if any of you have purchased a reissue for this last batch that they released, but there is a problem with it. So definitely give me some feedback if you purchased the same item. So here I'm trying to transfer some items from my YSL bag, which I would say is equivalent to this size, and it definitely holds a lot more. And these are the things that I've taken out from the other bag, and I'll try to fast forward this so it doesn't take too long, but I definitely struggled, and eventually I just had to let go of most of these items and only hold on to 2. I definitely cannot fit my sunglasses in this bag, and you know, when you spend so much money on a bag like this, you want it to be hard wearing, which this one seems to be the case. You want it to last a very long time, and I think it will. But my goodness, if you cannot fit just normal, you know, just your minimum essential items there, I just don't see the point. And I don't think I have too many bulky things. I have just a card holder, I have my keys, I've got some tissue paper, and look, I cannot close this, and it was very surprising. I thought I could fit close enough to what my medium large will hold, and this does not do that. And as much as I don't want to squeeze this bag, I've had to try to squeeze it to see if I can put some of these things in here. And I tried to even flatten the bottom of the bag, and that won't happen either because it's pretty hard. And when you want to close this bag, you have to align the closure perfectly, and I can just see it really having a lot of wear and tear over time, because especially if you're trying to use this as an everyday bag, you don't want to every single time look down, you know, you just kind of want to feel it and close it so you can move on about your day. And I can just imagine that hardware getting a lot of beating over time. Yeah, so it will not happen. Now, this is what I discovered after I shot this video. Look at this, you guys. One of the stitching had come off. I noticed it was kind of fraying. I didn't realize it had actually come off. So, needless to say, I quickly returned this bag, crazy, and I exchanged it for a different one. Please stay tuned. I'm going to share that with you as well. If you have any guesses what that is, I don't think you will, but if you do, leave me a comment below and stay tuned for my next video.